Hello guys, I hope that all of you are doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install this brand new model from Salesforce XGen MM53 Mini Instruct. This is a model mainly for vision to text, which means that you can use this model to read images and then convert it into text or talk with those images. This model is part of the Blip series of model from Salesforce, and Salesforce has recently announced a continuation and rebranding of their Blip series into XGen MM, aligning with Salesforce's unified XGen initiative for large foundation models. And this rebranding marks a significant step in their ongoing development of cutting edge multimodal technologies. XGen MM is a series of the latest Foundation Large Multimodal Models or LMMs developed by Salesforce AI Research. This series advances upon the successful designs of the Blip series, incorporating fundamental enhancements that ensure a more robust and superior foundation. These models have been trained at scale on high quality image caption datasets and interleaved image text data. XGen MMM highlights a lot of good features. For example, the pre-trained foundation model XGen MMM53 Minibase achieves state-of-the-art performance under 5 billion parameter and demonstrate strong in-context learning capabilities. The Instruct fine-tuned version of XGen MMM, which is XGen MMM53 Mini Instruct, achieves state-of-the-art performance among open source and closed source vision language models or VLMs under 5 billion parameter. These models also support flexible, high-resolution image encoding with efficient visual token sampling. There is a lot of other detail available on this Hugging Face model card about their dataset, as how the instruction tuning was done, and few other tidbits. But for the purpose of this video, let's try to get it installed on our local system and then we will go from there. So let me take you to my local system where I am running Ubuntu 22.04 and I have one GPU card of 22 GB of VRAM, as you can see on my screen. Let me clear my screen. Now for the purpose of this video, I will be using Conda's virtual environment so that to keep everything nice and separate and I don't have to install a lot of prerequisites. I am running this version of Conda. If you don't know what Conda is, please check my channel. I have done few videos on it. So let me clear the screen and then let me create the Conda virtual environment. So I'm simply creating this XGen virtual environment with Python 3.11, and it is going to install all the things which are needed for it. Just press Y here, press enter, and it is going to install everything nice and clean. Let's activate this environment and you will see that it is appearing in the parentheses here. So let me clear the screen. Now as a first step, what we need to do is to make sure that we are running transformer latest model, which is still in sort of development, hasn't been merged with the main one from PyPy. So let's run this. It is going to install everything here, so let's wait for this one to finish. It is going to take a bit of a time. It is done. Let me clear the screen, and now let me launch my Python interpreter, and this is where I'm going to import auto model for vision to sequence and all those libraries from the new transformers library. These libraries are imported. Let's also import the torch request and image from Pillow. And if this gives you error like from PIL import image, then simply do pip install Pillow out of this prompt and you should be good to go. Next up, let's define a function from the prompt template. So this is simply a Python function which I'm going to put it in here. So let me quickly paste it here so that we should be able to proceed further. So we have defined this small function for applying the prompt template with the system, assistant, and user messages. And then we need to define a class for end of stopping sequence. This is a simple class with end of list stopping criteria because this is a requirement of this model. And now let's specify the model name or path. So we are just giving it a Salesforce repo and our XGen model. And now let's download the model by simply running the same command of auto model for vision to sequence, and then we are just giving it the model name and path. And the model is being downloaded now, as you can see, and the size of first tensor is around 5 gig. So let's wait for all the tensors to get downloaded and then we will proceed further. All the 4 shards are almost downloaded. As you can see, it took me a long time because my internet speed is really struggling today. But anyway, I think almost there. So let's wait. Now it is going to load all of the tensors on the GPU. Hopefully should be good. And that is done, thankfully. And now let me grab the tokenizer for it. And it's the same tokenizer for the same model. And the tokenizer is also done. Now let's grab the image processors, because this is what we will be using with the model to process the input images. And the image processor is also done, and you can ignore this warning because we know what that is. And then let's make sure the tokenizer is also updated with the special tokens. I think it already is, but just for the sake of safety, let's do it again. And that is also done. So up till this point, our model is installed and downloaded. And now let's try it out on one of the sample image. I'm just going to use this image URL and we will be testing our model on top of it. And let me quickly show you what exactly this image looks like. Let me take you to the browser quickly. So this is an image with a girl and the dog. I think that's some sort of beach or something. So we will be processing this image with this model. Let's go back to the terminal, and here let's convert this image into the raw data with the pillow library, of course. That's done. And this is the prompt which I'm going to ask, that how many dogs are in the picture. So you can see there is only one dog. So this is what we are going to ask from the model. And because we are using GPU here, so let's put the model to the GPU with the CUDA. That is done. Now let's process the image with the image processor. So you see, we are using the image processor which we got above. We are passing it the raw image with the PyTorch tensors, and then we are just giving it any resolution. So let me run it. Image is processed. Now let's also apply the prompt template, the function which we defined at the top, to our query. That is also done. Let's tokenize this. We are simply passing our prompt to the tokenizer to convert our text into tokens. We have simply used these commands to convert our input into tokens. That is all done and great. And now let's generate the output from the model. So all we are doing here is we are passing our prompt, our raw image to the model with some of the hyperparameters, that topi and max new token and all that sort of stuff. And then it is going to generate the text. So let me run it. And you can ignore this warning about the flash attention. The model has returned us the response. Let's decode it with the tokenizer. And then we will be storing it in the prediction variable here. And the prediction is done. Let's print the prediction. There you go. So it says, in the image, a young woman is sitting on a sandy beach, engrossed in her phone. She is dressed in a casual outfit of a blue and white plaid shirt, paired with black pants. Her loyal companion, a golden retriever, is sitting next to her. How good is that? Attentively watching her phone, the dog is wearing blah blah blah, and it is just telling us everything about it. So if I take you there, it has perfectly described the whole scene. I mean, it took me a second to identify if it's a beach or a desert or some salt plateau, but anyway, model has identified it. Not only identified a dog, but also it what is what sort of a dog, what dog's breed it is, and then what the woman is wearing and all that stuff. And also you see, due to the color of this image, it has also identified that it is a evening scene, glow over the entire scene, vast ocean, phone screen. I don't know where the phone screen is. Let me up. I don't see any phone, or maybe there is, or maybe I'm blind. Anyway, um, but looks really good. Uh, I mean, amazing stuff. So you see that this new model from Salesforce is amazing. I think I'm really impressed by the quality of it and the way they have arranged it, XGenMM or Blip3, whatever you want to call it. I will drop the link to it in video's description. Let me know what do you think. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.